Good morning, YouTube. Today we're going to change the oil on our Ferrari F430 and get it ready to be sold.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan and we are at the Howard, and today, like I said, we're going to be cleaning up this 430 a little bit, just getting it ready to be sold. So this 430 is for sale through our dealership, NG Supercars. Right now, we're asking $135,000. It is a 2005. It's got 17,400 or 500 miles, something like that. And pretty much it's in immaculate condition. I hate saying that word, so I'm going to say it's in really good condition. I don't like using the word immaculate. There are a few tiny flaws that we know of. So supposedly someone's trying to buy it today, but you know, like you get a feeling for certain things, and my confidence that this is going to happen today is near zero. So pretty much this car is probably still for sale by the time this video goes out. So if you still want it, hit us up, email us sales@ngsupercars.com and make an offer, and well, this beautiful car could be yours. Basically, from what we understand, it's really solid and just needs an oil change because, well, we don't know when the last time it was done. So we're gonna do that and just kind of check over things, pull off the bottom tray and just look it over and make sure everything's nice and clean, which we expect it should be. Maybe just some dirt and stuff. Overall, this car should be in excellent shape. So we're just gonna check out some stuff and verify that it's in excellent shape. Yeah, we're going to be buying and selling cars through dealerships. So if you're trying to sell a car, email us sales@ngsupercars.com and maybe we can make an offer and see if it could work out. But keep in mind, we are a dealership. We have to make money on the car, so we can't pay retail prices. It'd be just like as if you're trading into a dealership. So we're going to give you kind of like a trade-in price, but we could just buy it outright. So that's what we like to do. We don't want to do consignments. If you're looking to get rid of a car and you'd like some just straight cash, we'll just pay you, wire the money, and it's quick, easy, and simple. We can make that happen. All right, guys, let's throw it up in the lift and let's take a look underneath. I have to laugh a little bit because, you know, I've had a lot of experience working on these 430s and I've done numerous oil changes on them. And this is gonna be the first time I'm actually doing an oil change using a proper lift and proper like oil collection can. So I'm curious if this is gonna be significantly easier. I hope so. Getting up on the lift's still gonna be a pain in the ass. We're gonna have to like pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down, you know, that sort of stuff because of the stupid bottom tray. But oh my gosh, we're gonna have a real lift. I can't wait. This is gonna be so nice.
A few moments later.
That was so easy to line. I'm so sad that I didn't have this ever before in my life. Well, here we go. Let's raise it. Okay, so yeah, you can do an oil change by just simply unbolting this panel and these little plugs. But chances are you're going to spray oil everywhere anyway, and well, we're going to pull off the bottom tray because we haven't done that in this car yet, and we just want to inspect everything. So, I hate doing these stupid trays, but yeah, we're going to do it. All right, since we got the car up in the air, I first want to show you there is some scrapes on the diffuser. Not shocking. You can see it's scraped there. Basically, all the fins have been scraped, but they're not really scraped on the outer edges. So it's just those are from bottoming out, not from like backing into something. Yeah, you can see like that has some scrapes. I was checking out all of the ball joints, and the rear ones are in really good shape. The CV boot is in great shape. The boots on the ball joints seem to be good on the rear. Tie rod ends seem to be good. All the components in the rear seem to be in really good shape. Same thing over here, like really good shape. Oh, got a tear there, small tear. All right, so that boot needs to probably be replaced. This one, you can see the boot is definitely torn right there. Oh, let's see that. You can see that better. Yep, that one's torn. Upper ones seem to be okay. The bushings for the suspension, they're starting to get a little old. I mean, this is a 2005, so they have some dry rot. Same with that boot right there. Again, they're not clunking, so I was grabbing the wheels and shaking them, and I wasn't making any clunking or anything. So they're still okay, but they're gonna go bad with those boots being torn like that. Another small bit of damage is right here. So you can see the bottom tray. Someone must have put the jack in the wrong spot right there and kind of crunched it, but that's basically it on the entire under tray, which is phenomenal. I mean, this is crazy to see an under tray on these cars in this good shape. It's really phenomenal. All right, so I took off all the 10mm bolts on the bottom tray, so now we have to lower the car, then we can get the tray out of there, and then we can put it back up in the air and take a look on the rest of the engine. All right, let's take a look, and yeah, it's clean. Wow, really clean. Zero leaks on the valve cover gaskets. That's good. This side again, oh yeah, 0 leaks. That's awesome. Yeah, manifolds. I mean, I think I can kind of hear them starting to get a tick. 100% of these 430s need the manifolds to be replaced. So if I was buying this car, I would replace them. Other than that, yeah, just a little bit of dirt here, just because that's normal dirt, just dirty, but otherwise, excellent shape. Yeah, wow, this is really quite clean down here. Very, very good. It's like just some dirt on the compressor. Belt looks like it's in good shape. No leaks in there. All right, so I took some pictures of the engine mounts, and you can see it's in pretty decent shape. It's just barely, see how it's starting to squish up right there. So it's just now starting to get some signs of squishing. So you can see, yeah, see how it's kind of starting to roll up right there and right there. So that suggests that it is starting to go, but they're in pretty decent shape. So here's the other side. Yeah, same thing. So again, just a little bit rolling up right there. So these are okay. They're not bad. So I would say these are not necessary to be replaced yet. All right, so basically it's about as clean as we expected. Everything looks really good. The CV boots look really good. Everything's in great shape. Yeah, this is a amazing car. So, well, let's change the oil and get it set to go. So we're gonna need a 10mm Allen key and a 19mm, because that thing right there, that's the dreaded drain plug from hell that dumps out 10 quarts in 3.5 seconds. And this one is pretty mild, not that much comes out of this one. So this is the 10mm and this is the 19. It's ridiculous. And then of course we have the oil filter right there. Let's see if I can bust it loose with a regular ratchet. All right. Nice. Nice. Okay, 45 newton meters. There. All right, it's my favorite, the drain plug of doom. Okay. There. Okay, yeah. Look at the size of that damn drain plug.
Wait, I want to see it.
Well, I have a big old pan, so I think I'm actually gonna survive this time. Look at that. I can just put my thumb on the side.
Shit, I'm scared.
I know, right? I'm still gonna hold my.
Opa!
Opa! Ooh. God, it comes out so fast. It's like seriously close to 10 quarts. Unnecessarily large.
Yes. For no good reason.
Like, we're gonna drain it all instantaneously.
Yeah. 5 seconds? Not good enough.
We want 2.
We need to cut this time in half.
Those are rookie numbers. You gotta pump that up.
Three, four times, maybe.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket. I myself, I jerk off at least twice a day.
How fast is Porsche doing it?
Whoever did this last put thread tape on the plugs,
They probably cursed the person that did it before them that they didn't.
right? It's like, you know, that's what the crush washer's for. All right, and again, 45 newton meters. And finally, the all filter. Yes, I said all. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. There we go. All right, so we got the 2 drain plugs drained. We just pulled the oil filter. So while we're waiting for that to drain a little more, I'm gonna take and put a little bit of oil onto the new filter and lubricate the gasket. We're gonna just lubricate this gasket using a little bit of new oil, and then we'll get it up there and put in some oil and make sure nothing leaks. All right, got the plugs and filters all tightened back up. Let me tell you, working with proper tools is so much easier. I didn't really get dirty at all. This was wonderful. I need a lift. Can't wait to move and get the new house and put in a lift, because holy crap, that was so simple. Anyway, we're gonna drop it down, add the oil, raise it back up, make sure it's not leaking. Then we're gonna attach the bottom tray and top it off and be done with the oil change. All right, we added 10 quarts of Pennzoil Platinum Euro fully synthetic 5W40. So now we're just gonna raise the car up and make sure it's got no leaks, because that would suck. And then once that's done, we'll put the bottom tray on, put in, well, actually then we're gonna run the engine, get it warmed up, and then add the last quart, because it's somewhere between 10 and 10.5 quarts, and we wanna make sure that we got it right. All right, YouTube, she's back on the ground. We're gonna fire it up, get warmed up a bit, and top it off. All right, YouTube, there you have it. Simple, easy oil change, and she is ready. So there's really not much to do this car. I mean, the engine mounts are good for quite a while. They're, you know, they're not perfect, but they're pretty decent. The ball joints, again, not perfect, but they're good enough. So like, there's nothing that is really like desperately in need of replacement on this car. It's stuff that probably needs to be done sometime within the next like 5 years, maybe 10,000-ish miles, maybe 20,000 miles even. Depends how many miles you're putting on this thing, but basically it is a rock solid, ready to go car. So it's turnkey, awesome condition, $135,000, 05 with 17,500-ish miles. We'll just go with that. So hit us up, sales at MG Supercars, if you want to make a deal, and maybe this one could be yours. If not, we probably will convert it, and then it'll be a lot more expensive. So if one of you want it converted, well, that's an option too. But yeah, we got some more cars on their way here. And oh yeah, remember how I told you like we had a possible buyer? Yeah, it fell through. In fact, the dude tried to scam us out of a lot of money. I'm not even kidding. So you're gonna want to stay tuned for that video. It'll be coming out really soon. It's just nuts, absolutely nuts. This is the stuff we have to deal with now that we're Supercar dealership. Like, share, and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also go visit normalguysupercar.com. There you can buy parts and services for your car. We do appreciate that greatly. So thank you so much to all of you that have done that and support us for all these years. We do appreciate it. It's been amazing. So thank you again. Honestly, it's been awesome. But we're gonna be doing a lot more cool car stuff. So you're gonna stay tuned. It's gonna be sweet.